Hey everyone, Sweet Currency Mamapreneur here, and today we're talking about busting a myth. And so I want to debunk this myth that I've seen and heard around different forums, and that's that you need to quit your day job in order to have a successful vending business. And I'm here to tell you that's just absolutely not true. But before we get into that, I would love if you would go ahead and click the like button for me and then also subscribe to the channel. By doing that, you help me reach a wider audience and get my message out to more and more people. So go ahead and do that for me, and let's talk about this topic. So, do you need to quit your day job in order to be successful in the vending machine business world? Absolutely not. If you know me, if you followed me for a while, you know that I'm a teacher and I'm still a teacher. I teach math, and that gives me great job security because I'm a math teacher. Everywhere I go, I can pretty much find a job. But that doesn't mean that I can't own and operate a vending machine business, because I do. And I think the main reason people think this and say this is because of the time commitment. And yes, there's a little bit of a time commitment. Absolutely. Vending is not passive. You'll hear me say that a lot. But I spend less than 10 hours a week doing vending stuff. So between going to my 5 locations, so we have 5 locations with 8 vending machines total, and I spend about 10 hours a week doing that. So on Tuesdays and Fridays, I visit my vending machines, and then on Sunday after church is when I go to the warehouse stores and purchase all my products. So once a week I go shopping, and twice a week I visit my machines. It usually takes me maybe 30 minutes to pack up for a location. So the night before I pack up, and then on Tuesday I go out and visit a couple locations, and then on Friday I go out and visit a couple locations, and I just kind of keep them in a rotating basis, and that's it. That's it. So you add an hour or two maybe for bookkeeping and managing your business, your actual business. But other than that, no. So time should not be a barrier to keeping your day job and doing the vending business. And honestly, I think vending is amazing for people that have a 9 to 5, because it's one of those things that you could do on your own schedule. Now, you have to have a schedule, right? You got to be on time and you have to be consistent. But if you have a consistent 9 to 5 job, then you can have a consistent side hustle schedule as well. And if I'm only adding 10 hours per week to my work hours, then I'm okay. I can do that. It doesn't take that much time away from my family. In fact, a lot of the times we do it together as a family. And yeah, I don't think time is an issue. What else? Maybe overhead. There is no overhead. I keep all my products in my house. So inside the house in my basement is where I keep all my snacks and candy, anything, that we wouldn't want outside, stays there. And then all my canned drinks and all my bottled drinks I keep on a wall on a shelf in my garage. I use my minivan, and so there's no overhead, and there's not a huge time commitment, and I wouldn't understand why you couldn't have a vending business and keep your 9 to 5. There's no conflict of interest. I can still be a teacher and have a side hustle. Lots of people have part-time jobs. Mine just happens to be my own business, and that's the best thing about it. I don't work for anybody else. I don't work on anybody else's time schedule, and I don't share my profits with anybody else either. It's not a franchise. I highly recommend that you start your own. All you need is a business name and a vending machine, and it's all yours. You don't have to fall for the trap of, oh, I need to get in with an established business. Don't fall for that, guys. And then keep your 9 to 5. I think this is a great business for someone like me who's a teacher, who I've been teaching for 19 years. This is my 19th school year. And I don't want to quit my job. So I've been doing that a long time. I absolutely love it. You are not going to be able to get me out of the classroom. I've tried to leave the classroom a couple times and I always end up right back in there. So if you are maybe like a police officer or a fireman, I don't know if that's the right thing to say because there are fire women too. Not sure. Fire person? Maybe not. Okay, but if you work for the fire department, there we go. Maybe your hours are a little bit different because you work 3 hours or 3 day shifts, like it's like 3 days on, 3 days off kind of thing. You can do vending, and it's not going to affect your job because you work your vending schedule around your 9 to 5 schedule. Single mamas, single mamas. You need that extra income. I get that. This is something that you can also do. One, you could do it with your children. Two, it doesn't take up that much time and it doesn't take you away from your children. I still am able to, take my son to basketball practices, take my daughter to her gymnastics lessons, run my side hustle. And do I do it with my husband? Absolutely. We do tag team and do it together. But if you were going to do it just by yourself, you could. You just wouldn't grow as fast, as quickly as we did. And maybe, your holding pattern would be at 3 machines or 1 or 2 locations versus us. We're at 5 locations and 8 machines, but it's manageable for us without either of us feeling stressed about quitting our day job. Now, yeah, I can't find any downsides to it. Maybe that's why I like talking to you guys about starting your own vending business. Absolutely love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I wouldn't quit my day job in order to do it. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and drop them in the comments for me. I love reading your guys' comments, and if you have a question that you want to see me do a video on, let me know. Also, head on over to my webpage. You can reach me there too. I have a lot of products out there for you. Most of them are free. Some of them are for your more advanced in the vending business owning journey. And if you're looking for finding locations, or actually you just want the whole kit and caboodle and you're ready for the whole course, that's there for you too. But until next time, do me a favor and be happy, because it drives people crazy.